Hello guys and welcome to a Doctor Who Classic Series DVD review. Today I'll be looking at the 5th Doctor Peter Davison story, Arc of Infinity. And this says the Peter Davison years 1984 to 81. Again, like Time Flight, it is regarded as one of the weaker stories of Doctor Who. Of Doctor Who's history. I slightly disagree with that this time because, unlike Time Flight, I do actually like Arc of Infinity. Whether or not that's a guilty pleasure, I don't know. But yes, let's take a look at Arc of Infinity. I am really impressed with this cover design. It's much better than Arc of Infinity because I just love the colour scheme on this. It's absolutely fantastic. It's quite in your face type cover. There are quite a few classic DVDs which have that sort of style, like The Two Doctors is quite in your face. The original release of The Green Death, perhaps, possibly Inferno. Releases like that are a bit in your face with the cover design, but I really like this design on the front cover here. So you got a picture of Peter Davison and some of the characters with Tegan and Nyssa, and of course Omega on the front cover, which looks much different to the one that you see in The Three Doctors. So here's the spine, looks fantastic as well. So up here we've got some pictures of Time Lords, and we got Colin Baker there, who plays the Commander Maxil, I believe the character's name is, and he's quite good in the story as well. So yeah, I'll read you the blurb of this DVD, and it's by Johnny Byrne. Travelling with Nyssa in the TARDIS, the Doctor is attacked by a malign entity, a being of pure antimatter seeking to cross the dimensions. Although the invader is successfully repelled, the TARDIS is immediately recalled to Gallifrey, where the High Council of Time Lords sentence the Doctor to be executed to prevent any further attempts at bonding. It seems there is it seems as there is a traitor on Gallifrey, and what links the renegade and the disappearance of Tegan's cousin in Amsterdam. Two fates intertwined must battle the future of the entire universe. So as you can see, quite a dramatic plot there, but some people will say that it's really terrible, this story, but I quite enjoy it. So now I'm going to read you the special features that this DVD has to offer. So we've got Antimatter from Amsterdam, presented by Sophie Aldred. This new documentary examines the making of Arc of Infinity, featuring actors Peter Davison, Colin Baker and Sarah Sutton. The Omega Factor. Writers and actors look at the character and motivation of the renegade Time Lord, Omega, featuring co-creator Bob Baker, actors Stephen Thorne and Ian Collier. Deleted scenes taken from time-coded viewing copies of the studio recordings and early edits. Under arc lights, behind the scenes action from the studio recording sessions. CGI effects. Viewers can have the option to watch the story with 18 of the original video effects sequences replaced by brand new CGI versions. Continuities. Original BBC One continuity announcements for the story. Photo gallery. A selection of rare and previously unpublished photographs from the recording of the story. Isolated music, the option to watch the story with original synchronous music only. Radio Times billings, 1983 Doctor Who annual production subtitles. Subtitles provide the viewer with cast details, script development and other production information, offering further insight into the making of this story. Coming soon trailer and digitally remastered picture and sound quality. The original broadcast date was between 3rd to the 12th of January 1983. So yeah, inside we've got the information booklet with a picture of Omega and a nice looking disc. So yeah, this is a pretty wacky DVD in terms of design, but however the story, I enjoy it. It's not the best, but I wouldn't say it was terrible. For me it's rather average, but there are some people that think it's absolutely shite. Apologies for the foul mouth, but that's the only way I can describe it. Because the thing is with the Tegan Tales box set, it's either people like Arc of Infinity and they hate Time Flight, or they like Time Flight and they hate Arc of Infinity. Me, it's a case of liking Arc of Infinity and hating Time Flight, because that story for me was completely boring and pointless, whereas this has some sort of meaning, a better meaning to it, and the fact it's sort of like a Time Lordy story makes it more enjoyable, and the setting made me really appreciate it a bit more than Time Flight ever did, because that was a bit of a terrible story, that. So yeah, performances are really good from Peter Davison, and obviously the two companions are good as well. Omega, I prefer Omega and the Three Doctors, even though I don't really like the Three Doctors, because in my opinion I think it's a bit crap. But here I think Omega looks even worse. The design just looks absolutely ridiculous. But apart from that, it's really not the best story in the world, as some people would argue. So overall, I think my rating for the Tegan Tales box sets probably has to be a 6 out of 10. It's not the best box set. Rating for each stories, Time Flight 4 out of 10, and Arc of Infinity will be a 6 out of 10. So thank you for watching this review, and my next review will be an episode review of Remembrance of the Daleks. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I shall see you next time for that review.